cared for. Remember the ones you died for. Remember the ones who shared your bond. Remember the love you are. Remember the love you are.
I am Solara Antara Amara. Solara for short. Welcome. Welcome to Egypt. And welcome to being part of this great work of opening the doorway of the 1111. We waited a long time for this one, you know that. And that's why we're here. And we've gathered together from all over the planet. At last count, I think we were from 20 different countries. More are still coming. And for many of us, the journey here was not so easy. It took a lot of effort, it took a lot of money, it took a lot of work to get here. It took a lot of commitment. And it took a lot of rising past a lot of our old fears and doubts to actually physically be present in Egypt at this time. And because of that, I really acknowledge you. I really thank you. Not just from me, but from the One, from our unified presence. You did it. We did it. We're here. We came. Incredible, isn't it? We're all here together in Egypt, physically. And linked together with us here at this master cylinder grouping are the millions of our starry family scattered about the planet. There are so many people that are sending us strength, that are sending us their love and their support. So many woven together with us in the cloth of oneness. So all week, I want you to really feel their presence of the many, many others of our magnificent starry family all over the planet. They're with each and every one of us. And when it gets towards the end of the week and we're opening that door and we're doing the movements for 38 hours, 2 nights and a day and a half, it'll be a good time. We'll really be calling upon the rest of our family. There is another master cylinder group in New Zealand on the South Island, and they are very linked with us. Some of the ones that we've worked closely with for years have gone there. So this is it. We're real close to completion. Completion of the old, the graduation, the opening of this doorway that we've long, long awaited. I'm sure some of you remember long, long, long ago, there was another doorway. It wasn't called 1111, that old one long ago. But there was a doorway when we were still on the planet in human embodiment. And each of us had the opportunity back then to go through that doorway. That was the time when that old doorway opened. That was the time when some of the great beings and masters who were on the planet, walking in form just like we are, the ones like Kuan Yin, Sanat Kumara, Saint Germain, many of the other great ones, the ones that we now have their pictures on our altar, they used to be here just like us. And that was the time, that old door, when that opened, that was when they left. That's when they graduated. All of us who are here right now, we're the ones who stayed. We did not go through that old door. Some of us did not go through the door because we were simply busy with other things. Like many, I'm sure we all know many who didn't have the time to do anything on the 1111, either busy with their outer third dimensional work or with their own ego or their own fears, their own doubts, for whatever reasons. There's always choices to be made. And back in those long ago days with that old door, we either chose because we were busy with something else, we chose not to go through, or some of us chose not to go through the door long ago because we chose to stay here and serve. Like a bodhisattva, one of the ones who's offered the opportunity to ascend, to move on, and chooses to remain on earth in service to the rest of humanity. And some of you may remember that old door long ago. And the ones of us who do remember that door, we're usually the ones who have given this opportunity our full commitment. Because we know that this time we must go. Now there will be many on the planet today who will choose to remain in duality. And that's all right. It's not a question of judgment. It's a question of choice. But for many of us, particularly those of the star lineages of the Els, the An, and the Ra, it is time that we are being called home. This is it.